Kia ora koutou. This is the flat singer from Aoitepö, but it's Sunday night. We just finished our class. I didn't even know if we were going to have one because it's a public holiday here in Aotearoa. It's Labour weekend or something, even though National got in, I'm not sure. But what a wonderful class. A wonderful turn up from the whānau. I didn't even just thought, oh, there might be two of us, but there was enough. And some come and some dropped out, and I hope you're okay. But I don't know. I said I wouldn't come on and do a coaching call because you can't be coach all the time. You've got to have a holiday. But just feel like having a mihi atu, māku for me. It's my pleasure. Māku e mihi atu. Māku, mau, mana. And have a look at the karakia. No, nāku, no, nāna. But this karakia of no mai e ngā hua. But before I do, let's just sing a little song just to warm up for happy. Was my mate's birthday last night, Hari Huri Tau, Te Wiata. Yeah, and he's a tangata, whakawhanaungatanga. A lot of letters in that word, about 19. Whakawhanaungatanga, but even that starts there. Au. Nāku, no. Au. No mai. Whānau. Then you're, oh, that's my cousin over there. Whanaunga. That's your cousin. Whanaunga. Then your relationships to them. Whanaungatanga. That's your kinship. Whanaungatanga. But then last night to celebrate and bring everyone together, and to bring everyone together into au, koe, ia, nau mai, haere mai, whanaungatanga, and to bring it all together whānau, whanaungatanga. Anyway, there was a little song about that, but I'll sing this one. Māku e mihi atu, kia koutou, te iwi Māori. Therefore, welcome. Oh. No This is the big shout out. Tēnei te mihi, wherever you are. Kia koutou. I hope you're all being well. Kia ora ra. Then there's this little bird in you. It might be a manu tiori, might be a singing bird, might be a manu kōrero. Ka tangi te manu tiori. And then this other, in the human plane, it calls out ka tangi te ngako tangata. No reira, tēnei te mihi, kia koutou, kia ora ra, kia ora ra, all good to sing out to te iwi Māori, but what about everyone now? We're all in this together with this COVID. Maku e mihi atu kia koutou ngā iwi katoa no reira tēne te mi kia koutou kia orara ka tangi te manu ti ori ori ka tangi te ngako tangata. Let's come together. No reira hari huri tau tēne te mi kia koutou kia orara kia koutou kia orara. No reira tēnā koutou o tēnā koe. I can see one person here, but tēnā koutou. Ko au, ko koe, ko ia. Ko au, ko koe, ko ia, whenever you get here. But thank you. That's how good I felt anyway tonight on the class with the whānau who turned up. I don't know how many. Toko iwa, tua ngāhuru pia, e ngāhuru ngā tangata, ngāhuru mārua, doesn't matter, you were there, you were heard, you all brought something, we were all nourished, we all gave and received, massive, you're all doing your karakia and just flowing on, keep that Māori going when the karakia starts, don't whati, be ready to move, have your fingers like, this is like virtual, this is live, have your finger on that button, press the emoji, I'm next. Oh yeah, straight into your karakia. And we had some lovely new karakia tonight from Arapeta, karakia tawhito, and that isn't something that I'm strong at, but we all bring something. Karakia tawhito, and the karakia we've been doing is learning karakia, but also they help us in all ways. So. Well done tonight, thank you everyone, and that's probably why I wanted to sing that song, because that's like saying thanks very much. Māku e mihi atu, kia koutou, ngā iwi katoa, from Ireland, ko te rangi, from Tūrangi, Taupō Nui Ātia, Shepparton, Waikanai, everywhere, ngā puhi, from the tip to the bottom. And even at a time where it's been not the best of years, for everyone, but there's been other positive things about it. And there's been a literal death for some people and of their businesses and that. But there's other ways to look at it. Ka mate he kainga tahi, ka ora he kainga rua. So we might have lost that, but we've gained other things, and we've gained each other. And this opportunity to come together, there's a lot of families now coming together on Zoom and online, and we have this opportunity to come here and be united. COVID has actually helped unite people, and ko tahi kapua ki te rangi, that's what's united us, and we're fortunate to have the reo as a vehicle to keep us together and to have a kaupapa. And all the whānau, different whānau that are having their land meetings, and some different whānau are learning waiata mōtiatia, and they're all spread out all over the world, but they're all on the Zoom learning the waiata mōtiatia. So how cool is that? Back in the day you'd say, no bro, you've got to go to your marae and do it, but it's not always possible now, so we have this. Ka mate he kainga tahi, ka ore he kainga rua. There's a positive. So kia ora koutou. Hey, this week's karakia we're up to was, and there's lots of ways of doing it first of all, and maybe if I've done it a bit wrong, aroha mai, but I've done it. And that's what I say to you guys as well. Just do it your way, do it how you do it, and don't make a bigger pardon for it. Once you do it, put it out there, because it's all about your intent. And you don't do your karakia or your mihi and then go and beat yourself up that you got a word wrong. Is it taku, aku, tōku, or moku? Mōkoli nosan. So yeah, just keep the pai. Because the main thing is that koe whati, don't break your thing and your intent. That's the main thing. So make sure your wairua is settled before you start your karakia or your mihi, and just be nice and just come from a place of knowing. And because if you've put some effort in, it'll be there for you. And just turn this off, turn this on, and turn the wairua on, and let it guide you. Kia ora tātou e te whānau, he karakia tēnei, he mihi hoki ki ngā momo kai e horohia mai nei. Nau mai e ngā hua o te wao, o te ngakina, o te waitai, o te wai Māori, nā Tāne, nā Tangaroa, nā Rongo, a nā Maru. Ko Ranginui e tui hone, ko Papatūānuku e takoto ake nei. Kia tūturu, whakamaua kia tina, Haumi e hui e, Taiki e. So there it is in short, just a little mihi, but for those of us on our learning journey, what exactly are we saying there? So it's not like you're doing this karakia to the kai and then looking at your visitors. But you looked at your visitors when they have arrived at the door, and you says, kia ora koe, nau mai, haere mai. So that's like, I acknowledge you, now come forth, nau mai. So that's where this karakia starts, nau mai e ngā hua. So we're welcoming all the different fruits, the fruition of your kai, your money, your kai gathering, your diving, and here's all the fruits we got to show for it. E ngā hua rākau, hua whenua, ngā hua o Tangaroa, and we have so much on the table. Even if it's just a packet of peanuts, it's kai. So whatever's a bag of chippies on the table, but if you're still going to do this karakia, all these contributing sources is in those chippies. You've got water, you've got salt, you have everything, even if it's a kai kino. But I'm just saying, but so you know what you're saying. Welcome the fruits. Nau mai e ngā hua. Even if there's only one biscuit on the table, you'd still say it, because that's still the hua and the gift of what someone's brought to your house. Welcome these gifts. Nau mai e ngā hua. So I'll tell you this little story. So when you this week, I won't give you all the actions. You guys can show me the actions. What does it look like when you do your audio visual? Paint a picture for me that says, welcome the fruits. Nau mai e ngā hua. What does that look like? Which ones? O te wao, o te ngakina. So what that's sort of saying, whānau, is from natural and cultivated sources. So o te wao, as you know from your other karakia, is te wao nui a Tāne, but short name, o te wao. Nau mai e ngā hua o te wao. So that's from natural or cultivated, o te ngakina. O te ngakina. So that's from your garden or from pick and save, but it's still from produce. O te wao, o te ngakina, from natural or cultivated sources. So you guys are going to show me a video with your actions. O te wao o te ngakina, and of the oceans, o te wai tai, taku tai moana, of the oceans, o te wai tai, or of natural springs or rivers, o te wai Māori. Cool. So from the top, nau mai e ngā hua, o te wao, o te ngākina, o te wai tai, o te wai Māori. And then in the Māori sense, we pay a tribute to whose are those domains in our world. Who's te wao? Nā Tāne. And who's te wai tai? Nā Tangaroa. And what's cultivated food and hospitality and peace? Nā Rongo. And nā Maru. Nā Maru. And I don't know everything. I don't know bugger all actually, but Maru for me, he's like you got two mātauing on the land and that, and Maru in them, but Maru is like he's for me he's the Minister of Fisheries. And so when you're out fishing and you say, bro, put one back. Who for? Maru. Well, okay. For Tangaroa, no, give one to Maru. Okay. So Maru is be one of our atua to do with appeasing the atua, and so it's a gift to Maru. And Maru is one of our atua, and hopefully someone out there will know exactly who Maru is, and they can tell us one day. But our karakia acknowledges Maru because Maru is relative to food, and as far as I know, Maru is between like also not the ocean, like we're Tangaroa, but also the estuaries and waterways and river mouths, and so all around there as well. So nā Tangaroa, nā Maru, nā Rongo, nā Maru. And acknowledge this ozone between me and you, from everything down there till it hits the ground. Ko Ranginui. Ranginui e tūiho nei. And tūiho nei means from everything downwards. Tūiho nei. When it hits the ground, ko Papatūānuku e takoto, and she comes up. Ake nei. Ko Ranginui e tūiho nei. Ko Papatūānuku e takoto ake nei. So you've got iho and ake. Iho and ake. There's Ranginui reaching down. E tūiho nei, e Papatūānuku reaching up, e takoto ake nei. Cool. So there it is, all on the table, and everything is there, and it's not just the fact that we're saying Haumi e hui e, but there's the kai, all encompassing. It's all been prepared, it's all been, you've dived for it, it's all been packaged, and here it is. It's all in gathering in momentum in its own world. Haumi e hui e, it's gathered us all in unity. Taiki e, 'tis done in our mind, now I get into my puku. Ka pai? So that's a little bit about that karakia. And there are other versions of it too. But that's enough for now, just a little bit to help us with our reo. So finishing off on that. Nau mai e ngā hua. O te wao, o te ngakina. O te wai tai, o te wai Māori. Nā Tāne, nā Tangaroa, nā Rongo, nā Maru. Ko Ranginui e tūiho nei. Ko Papatūānuku e takoto ake nei. Kia tūturu, whakamaua, kia tīna, tīna. Haumi e, hui e, Taiki e. And I think I forgot the bit at the front in your introduction. Always do an introduction for your fellows karakia, and I've written them on the PDF and the iiBook for you. But whatever it says, I think it acknowledges ane he mihi ki ngā momo kai, the types of food, e hora hia mai nei. That's been spread out here, e hora hia mai nei. So that's it. I look forward to seeing your fellas' clips. Drop them in here, and if you're picking this one up on our public page on Facebook, join a link there somewhere and come and join us in the Wānanga. We have plenty to do over the next few months. There's something for every month throughout the maramataka Māori. So at the moment, this is just what we're doing for the next 10 weeks. So hopefully the idea is these karakia will help build something for you to kōrero, something to help you with your reo, and also you start off before you do these with your little mihi. So if you want to join us, come in, and sorry, it's supposed to be a short one, but it's not. Ka whai. I te ao, I te pō, I te ao, I te pō, kōrero Māori, ko au, ko koe, ko ia, ko tātou, ko au, ko koe, ko ia, ko tātou. E rongo whakairia ki runga, kia tīna, Haumi e hui e, Taiki e. Pōmari e, and enjoy your day off tomorrow, and if you're going to work, sorry about it, but mā mahi ka ora, with work comes wellness, and it'll be fun on payday. Alright, pōmari e.